In 1984, Alexey Pajitnov created in his free time at work one of the most prolific and influential puzzle games of all time, Tetris. Based on toys Alexey played with during his childhood, Tetris was a simple puzzle arcade game where descending blocks are required to line up across the board to clear lines. The player is to tackle two goals: to not have the blocks tower to the very top by clearing lines, and to get as many points as possible by clearing lines. More points are awarded as more lines are cleared at once, the most being 4, making a Tetris. To fight against the player, the game gets faster as progress is made. Naturally, as the game continues to go on, little mistakes will inevitably be made, thus adding a third objective to the game. That objective being fixing said mistakes. Tetris as a game can become stressful and quickly overwhelming to the uninitiated, but with the right amount of focus, skill, and in keeping calm, the player can eventually overcome the game. In my opinion, and from my experience, getting better at this game is just as rewarding as Dark Souls can be. The skill progression is almost instant for any player. First one figures out how to clear lines, then they start trying to set up a Tetris, and then they learn how to fix the mistakes made in both those processes. Then they repeat that learning loop on a faster game speed. The randomization, however, is what separates this game most from your average puzzle or one of Tetris's contemporaries, such as the Rubik's Cube. Every time Tetris is fired up, it's a different experience, and I'm not just talking about the endless ports. While you can know what the next piece will definitely be, you will never be able to predict what the starting piece will be or what other pieces are coming down the pipeline, making each new run a whole new puzzle. Sometimes you may start with an L piece, standing for Lucky You, or other times your luck might dry up and start with an S or a Z, leaving you to figure out how to fill that seemingly blocked off hole in the bottom row. Hint, there are ways. No one will ever be able to memorize Tetris and just do it from muscle memory, making professional Tetris quite an interesting thing to watch, and Tetris itself an endlessly replayable game. Tetris as a puzzle game has all the right parts for a flawless masterpiece. The design encourages progress, and the use of randomization is perfect to make this game last forever for any player. It's simple enough to be played on anything, by anyone, and just complex enough to be as widely engaging. In 1985, Tetris was not just some puzzle game from Russia. It was a whole new breed of puzzle. The endless puzzle. Tetris.